Right, the next thing, well-being, cultivating well-being. Now, what I've noticed in the Matrix is that when you cultivate well-being, there are people that are going to try and and it's not just people, it's like archons. The Matrix itself doesn't want you to have well-being, because if you have well-being, other people will notice, and they will want it as well. They'll wonder where you've got it from and how you've got it. And if they find out that it just comes from like disconnecting with all the Matrix, you know, programming to sort of turn you into a slave, when you sort of learn how to sort of just push it aside and not accept it, and then you can develop well-being and have power, and other people see it, that will just spread like a chain reaction. And that's why they really, really make a big deal out of making sure that you don't have well-being. They don't want anyone to have well-being, and if they do, they want those people to be, living on a mountain somewhere where nobody ever sees them. Ah, dear. And they're very, very, you know, almost mind-numbingly brilliant at finding ways of destroying your well-being. They're really, really good at it. So you've got to be really, really good yourself at stopping them from destroying your well-being and cultivating it. It's a real task, but everyone's got to do it. I mean, it's really straightforward. But there's a big one of the big problems is people that are incredibly jealous and envious of your well-being, and they just like, this is how the Matrix works. It gets people to feel so like distraught about your being happy and contented and enjoying your life. They will go to great lengths to try, and they use very, very subtle techniques that will bypass your conscious mind and just rob you of your well-being. So you've got to get really together when it comes to filtering out the people that are going to try to destroy your sense of well-being, and just remove them from your life. Don't have anything to do with them. Don't give them any of your attention. Just leave them alone. They're parasites, and they feed the system. They're not conscious. They're basically not human. They've given up their humanity, and you have to avoid all these people as much as possible. So this is another key point about progressing, forward in this new paradigm. You've got to develop well-being, and you've got to do whatever's necessary to develop that. And that means cutting out of people that are going to destroy your sense of well-being. And they could be family members, people that you've always had as friends for all your life, or all kinds of people that work in the government. You've got to find ways to get away so that these people can't influence you in ways that are going to make you feel less happy and less, good about yourself and stuff. There are various types of vampires and parasites. You've just got to clear them away and get them out of your life. It's really important. That's one of the next steps.